Welcome back, guys. So today we'll be doing something about forecasting models in R and how to link it in Tableau. Okay, so basically we know what is forecasting. Forecasting is something where having the previous data, previous historical data, we'll be predicting like what happens in the further. It may be in terms of um, like cost. It may be in terms of what is the profit expected or how many number of sales happened, such kind of things. Okay, so for our example, I have considered the superstore database. Okay, superstore database in terms of the grocery shop, which happens like how many number of order has been taken for the particular months and how many number of order we can predict in the further months is what we can forecast in this particular exercise. Okay, and previously this model can be done in our Tableau by default. By Tableau has inbuilt feature for the same, but the thing is we can have a more customized example with the more accurate models and algorithms which can be used in R. Okay, so in this example in this video I'll help you like how to do the same by using the R algorithm and display the results in Tableau. Okay, so now this is a Tableau environment where I have different dimensions, measures, and set parameters is already been defined. Okay, so before explaining how this is or this a calculated field is been written and how the forecast code has been written, I'll show you how it looks. Fine. Okay, so now have something known as order ID. Okay, order date in terms of for the particular month how many number of orders was placed. This is what is present in the order date. I'll place it in columns, and I want the details in terms of month. Take a drop down and take select the month. Okay, similarly now I want to see the forecast, how much forecast it happened for the further months. Drag it into. Fantastic, guys. So what happened? So here we got a forecast model, and I don't know what has been forecasted and what is the actual value. So I also written one more calculative field, actual versus predicted. Take this, put it in a color. Looking good, guys. So now whatever is there in blue is the actual value. What comes in orange is the forecasted value. See, we can see here actual and forecast. This looks very much good, but how exactly the code is been written is what I'll explain you now. Okay, so this is a forecast model. Okay, right click on the forecast, edit. We can see here as script underscore real. As I have mentioned in my previous videos, guys, I want you people to see my previous videos to understand the architecture of R and Tableau and what the different functions present in Tableau which can be linked to R. One of the function is script underscore real, where the return type would be the real data types. Okay, so now I have library forecast. The forecast is a library present in my R server which has already been installed. I'm using that library forecast here, and I'm creating a time series model. Time series is a kind of model which has the time and the number of units. It might be for the particular month, what is the value? For this particular month, what is the value? Those kind of relationship would be written in the terms of time series. So for the time series, I need to produce the argument, that is dot arg1. Dot arg1 is nothing but this sales, guys. Okay, that is sum of sales for the particular month. How many of the sales which has been happened is been produced in this dot arg1. Okay, and now I am telling it as okay, start from this particular date. Frequency is 12. Take the monthly data is what I am telling for my time series. So whatever has been done in time series, that will be stored in the data type known as, for a variable known as time. Okay, so this time consists of the time series structure. Now what is, anyways the time is present. This is the historical data. What happens next? For the first next 12 months, what is the data? For next 20 months, what is the forecast which I can do? That can be done using the forecast algorithm. Okay, it's a forecast model. Okay, this forecast function I can say very much clearly. Okay, this is a forecast where I'll be giving the time, that is do the forecast for this time and for this many number of months, and where to store the result store back it in 4. Good, guys. Okay, now what I'll do, the next step is, now as actually whenever I do like forecast, the result would be predicted for the next months, it will be there in 4. Fine, guys, and leave this length of argon. I'll tell you what is the length of argon. Argon is sales. How many number of months details we have provided. That is length of argon, which is stored in n. Fine, but now I want to produce the result back to Tableau. This is a very important line, guys. Why? Because whatever has been done in my R, okay, that I want to return back to Tableau. So Tableau has to display that. Okay, we have a function known as append, which is provided by R programming. Okay, to see detail what append will do, I want you people to see my R codes. Okay, as of now, I'll tell you this append is a function which is present to combine two or more variables together. Okay, in this append, what I'm telling it is, okay, append this value with this value after this value. Okay, it means append this 4 dot mean, okay, to what? To this argument 1 after this value of argument 1. It what it means, that is I have like dot r1 r2 of 1 plus 1 is to n. What is dot r2 of 1? R2 of 1 is period to forecast. What is there in period to forecast? Right click, see what is there in period to forecast. We have 20. Okay, so I am telling my Tableau, telling my R programming to predict for next 20 months. That means dot r2 of 1 20 plus 1 21 is to n. N is number of values I have passed. 21 is to n. N is number of values I have passed in sales. Assume I have given 10 values. I have given 10 months of data. So 21 is to 10, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30. Okay, like that. Append those values to, that is 4 dot mean. Okay, whatever is there for 4 dot mean, append this in this place. Okay, after n minus dot r2 of 1, what it means, whatever is there in sum of sales, keep it like that, and to that append these values is what it means, guys. Okay, whatever the result I got 4 dot mean, append this 4 dot mean after the values given from this. That is sum of sales are given for 20 months. From 21st month to the $4 mean for next 20 months, append it and return back to Tableau. This is what it line means. Okay, guys. Fine. If you feel very much uncomfortable understanding this, you can ask me at any point of time. Okay. So this is what the script underscore real, and return type is real actually. So I'm returning script underscore real. That's what it is. Okay, guys. Good. Okay, so now there's something known as order date. What is order date? Order date, as I tell you, on the particular order, I mean on the what date the order has been taken. Okay, so this is month of order date, and so we have, this is very much simple and straightforward. Okay, we have something known as AVP. AVP means actual versus predicted. AVP is a function. I'll right click and show you what is AVP. In this AVP, what I'm telling here is very much simple. You can see the index, default index function of Tableau. Okay, you'll understand it. I'm just telling it as, okay, if the data is already present, then make it as actual. If the date what I am displaying is not present, then make it as forecast. Okay, that's what it means, guys. So I'm just getting a calculative field and dropping it in color. Okay, fine. So this is what a simple forecasting model looks in R and Tableau. Okay, and similarly, when we consider this particular forecast is a default time series forecast available, we can implement a XTS and ARIMA, where I'll be showing you my further videos. Okay, thank you.